Have you ever found yourself reflecting on your career journey thinking, I wish I knew what I know now? Well, guess what? I personally have been there. In this video, I'm going to be laying down 8 tips that I would be super eager to actually advise my younger self. Before we continue, can you actually predict what is going to be the 8th tip in the video? And if you think you know it, kindly put a comment below to say, I know it, and just put the answer there. I'll be super happy to see your response and to know what is in the 8th tip without fast forwarding. If you want to develop your visual skills, it's as simple as get yourself familiarized with what you see. And there's so many applications out there. Right now, we have about 13,000 applications that are being uploaded on both Android and iOS. So this tells you that design is quite important, and most importantly, if you want to develop your skills in knowing what good visuals are, there's a website called lapa.ninja, or you have another website called mobi.design. These are the two websites I can practically say are the best right now in my own opinion. Another thing again, I think is very important, why building your visual cue is to learn by copying. By copying, which means that you want to actually copy from the very best. And when you're copying, you're not telling people that, hey, I'm the one who did the design, but it's more of understanding the mechanism of design. And by doing this is to build your mental model to know, I understand that the typography is very small or the typography is very big. Do not reinvent the wheel. Remember that copying is for learning. It's not for plagiarism. Communication is your king. Do you know almost 80% of our day is actually spent on communication? But stop and think for a moment about all the different ways that we are communicating with people. Is it by talking, email, messages, presentations, writing down notes, how to articulate your problem, being able to propose good solutions, develop the ability to listen. Your active listening is very important. Understand people. These are very important in building your communication skills. This means if you don't master the soft skills of communication, you are really setting yourself up for failure. Networking. There's a saying that your network is your net worth. And the age we're living in, everything is actually predicated on networking. Are you wondering how I can get started networking with people? Understand who you are, understand your personality. Taking your personality test is very important, and you can go to a website called 16 Personality Test. By knowing your personality type, you can recognize your natural tendencies, you can see your blind spots, you can know where do you need to improve, but you can build the confidence. That is what matters when it comes to communication. There are many ways to even communicate, and I can give you this very nice tip. Start by communicating with the people around you. So when you go out there and you want to talk to people, it is much easier. Don't ever think that I am an introvert and I can't really talk to people. That is not true. Anyone can communicate. As long as we talk every single day, it means that we are communicating. Find your master. Find your own Jedi. And I'm just going to give you one little trick that I personally have used over the years that has actually helped me to find a mentor. First of all, be concerned about the people. Have a sense of empathy. When you see their work online and you really admire it, maybe on LinkedIn for instance, comment on their work. Don't just start to say, hey, I'm looking for a mentor, because when you start with that, it's quite offensive and no one is going to actually bother to even talk to you, because you just feel like this is super rude and you're not even concerned about what I am doing. I would try to refrain from that. Another thing that I would personally do is to go on a platform called Adplist. You have a lot of mentors. You can go there and find mentors who are willing to actually talk to you for free. Building a project, build a project that you actually love. It's super important. I hear a lot of people say that I don't know what kind of project to work on. The old truth is that I would start with the people around me. Do a project for free. Start with a project that you can resonate with. I would look at my own space, look at the people around me. What do they need? Doing that, first of all, you're already setting yourself apart before the other guys who are going to boot camp, who are spending a lot of money, but you are taking the initiative to actually solve a real life problem for free. Look for projects that you can resonate with, because by doing that, you're going to actually fuel your passion and you're going to put so much energy in it. But when you talk about it, it's easier for you to connect, and people can connect with you because there is a lot of passion in it. Know the industry you want to actually work in. Research the companies that you actually admire. Dissect the job posting. Are they looking for someone who can communicate better, someone who has good visual design skills? All those stuff are the things you want to put into a context and say, okay, I think I need to improve on this A, B, C, D thing. Is understanding the business. Business decisions are often driven by numbers. Understand the key metrics like profitability, customer acquisition, cost, conversion rates, gross revenue, you name it. There are a lot of technologies around business, and you know that every business will want to make money. No business would want to just set up a charity work. You don't want to spend so much time on, oh, my design is set, looking very fine. No one gives. Yeah, I'm not just gonna say that, but yeah, if you know it in your mind, then that's not really good. So you need to understand what's the value of the business with design. And we are on the 8th point. You actually got it with artificial intelligence. AI is not your enemy. AI should be your ally. We need to also face the fact that AI is here to stay. I think it's very important for you to begin to understand what AI is all about, understand the tools around AI. There are like Google Bird, there is ChatGPT, there are a lot of applications out there, but most importantly, understand how it works. And also remember that AI is just meant to enhance your work. It's not yet to do your work. So learn it, leverage on AI. This can actually become the best thing you will ever do in 2024. Remember, you don't have to put too much pressure on yourself. Skills actually take a long period of time. I mean, there's a saying that you have to spend about 10,000 hours before you become skilled in that specific thing. So just take your time, no pressure, pick out any of the points that I've just mentioned, and most importantly, take one and actually improve on it. This is a starting point to your 2024. Do not forget to smash the subscribe button and also leave a comment below. And then definitely, if you feel that this is good enough information, please kindly share it to your friends and people around you. But thank you very much for taking time to listen to this 8 tips, and I'm hoping to see you in the next video.